All right, y'all. Oscar time.
Woo! Another year we can pretend like it matters.
I know, exactly. We have an Oscar pool here. We have a jar. Everybody put in $5 except for you know who. Why you even here, man?
I don't have $5.
Wait, come in. What?
I don't have $5, Corey. Can you loan that to me?
No, hell no.
Come on.
So
That's a whole month's paycheck for us here at Spill.
yeah, exactly. I gotta eat. You don't eat nothing. So what we're doing is that we're all gonna take our Oscar picks, and the fact of the matter is none of us really are good at this shit. So we're just gonna read it. Oh,
Well, we're not good at it because it doesn't really matter.
As we had previously established, that's true. We don't get into all of the politics. I mean, we're not like that little gay guy who's whining about Britney Spears here
Yeah,
online.
you are.
Okay.
it matters to me.
I am, but still.
Yeah, hell, I want your $5. It matters a lot to me. so, hey, you all right over there, Carlyle?
I'm just fine.
I just think it's funny you guys get together to talk about this instead of girls.
Shut the fuck up. You here, ain't you? Be quiet.
Anyway, wait till my next webcam. Leave Juno alone.
So, all right. So, what's your what's your name? Cyrus. You got the list.
I got the list.
Okay, so go ahead and read off whatever the first category is.
Starting, first category is leading actor. That would be George Clooney and Michael Clayton, Daniel Day-Lewis, There Will Be Blood, Johnny Depp, Sweeney Todd, Tommy Lee Jones, In the Valley of Elah, and Viggo Mortensen in Eastern Promises.
Oh, that's easy, man. Everybody know Daniel Day-Lewis is going to take that.
Yeah, that seems like a gimme to me as well.
Really? Y'all don't think it'll be Johnny Depp and his no-singing ass?
It better not be.
Well, maybe if they had a category for no singing ass, then maybe.
They had a category for the rest of his career except this movie.
Oh, come on. I like this movie now. Y'all leave him alone.
I didn't know anyone was running against Daniel Day-Lewis. I was like, oh, Daniel Day-Lewis is in a movie. I guess we know who's getting the Oscar.
I know. I thought it was going to be like the Republican nomination this year. Everybody just like, oh, screw it. What's the point?
Yeah.
Right?
You know what's funny is like if you were one of the nominees and you got that ballot, you know the letter telling you you were nominated, you'd be all excited and you start going down the list and you see Daniel Day-Lewis. It's like, oh, shit.
You just tear it up right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Son of a...
So, co-host, we didn't get your opinion on this. Who you pick?
Well, I think all those guys suck. I think Bruce Campbell should win it this year, finally.
For what? What did Bruce Campbell
For
do
Evil
this
Dead
year?
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Leon, why
Come
you even asking him? Go just
He makes me mad.
Those
You know
guys,
this.
hey,
just be quiet.
those guys you talk about, nobody will remember their names in 5 years. I guarantee it.
Wait,
Okay.
can I change my vote to Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3?
No,
Hey.
don't encourage him.
Quit trying to be like me.
Okay, so what we got next?
Okay, next is Best Supporting Actor, which is Casey Affleck, Assassination of Jesse James, blah, 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 blah. Javier Bardem, No Country for Old Men, Philip Seymour Hoffman in Charlie Wilson's War, Hal Holbrook for Being Near Death and Into the Wild, and Tom Wilkinson for Michael Clayton.
You know that wasn't in that title for Hal Holbrook. Leave that man alone.
But it's true.
Why are you trying to influence people?
That's why, I mean, he was really good in it, but let's face it, that's why he was nominated.
No, that's why he will win.
Oh, no, you're right. That's why
That
he might
supporting
win.
actor always goes to the oldest guy, the one closest to the grave. My money's on Hal Holbrook.
Okay, I'm gonna say Javier Bardem because he just won everything else, so why not?
Yeah, I think you're right, Corey, although I'd be perfectly pleased to have Holbrook win, and I won't be surprised if he did, but I think Javier is going to take this. He was too amazing.
The reason he'll win is because everybody's scared of him now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you're gonna come in and shoot your ass.
He's going to
with a-
show up at the Oscars with the air tank and just sit there and glower at the,
Bardem's got it locked up. I would like to see Philip Seymour Hoffman take it because personally that was the role that really did it for me this year. He was
Charlie Wilson's War?
Yeah, when you have an actor acting against two people like he was, where you've got Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts, and you're on a little tricycle acting circles around them throughout the whole movie, that everyone walks out not talking about the biggest stars in the world. They're talking about you. You done good.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man.
In fact, what I'm upset about is that...
Wrap this up now. Come on.
No, let him go.
No,
I finally talk. You're like, you're not talking. You're not. I finally talk. Wrap it up.
We're keeping this short. Go ahead.
No, what I'm upset about is the fact that Ben Foster didn't get nominated. I mean, you walk out of a movie against Christian Bale and Russell Crowe, and everybody's like, "Who's that Ben Foster guy?"
I want to cut all this out right here.
I can stay in the other version of it. Whatchamacallit.
No, I'm just trying, man.
Then let's move on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And co-host, what's your pick?
Pick for what?
What have you been paying attention? What?
No. What is this? What is it?
Best
dummy?
Supporting Actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kid McLovin. He was awesome.
Okay.
That one scene where he's shooting at that car and saying, "Check yourself, fool."
Okay, your ass. Just sit your ass
You
down.
see
be
what I'm
quiet.
talking about?
Yeah, I know. Okay, move on to
what?
the.
And we cut out what I said.
Yeah, you be quiet over there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Best Actress. Cate Blanchett for Elizabeth II, Electric Boogaloo.
Stop.
Julie Christie, Away from Her, Old People Dying Again. Marion Cotillard, or however the hell you say it.
Cotillard.
Some French bitch. And La Vie en
You know how to
Rose.
say her name?
Marion Cotillard.
Look how fancy man over here.
classy.
And I think I was the
man.
only one in the room to see that movie too.
That's not true.
I said
We-
the
I saw
Republican
it.
is the
You
only
were
one who
with me.
knows French.
You like boys.
Laura Linney in The Savages and Ellen Page in My Bedroom. I mean, Juno.
What's that old chick?
Julie Christie in Away from Her.
I'm gonna go with her.
Yeah, that's my pick too. You know, you get a movie A about somebody who's dying of a serious disease, and B, a famous actress like that, and probably her last major role. She's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
You know what? I know y'all love Ellen Page. The country is in love with Ellen Page, but not me. Fuck her. I'm gonna go with the French bitch because that was an amazing performance she gave.
Oh, I wish she would win, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I respect your opinion there.
No, I'm right there with him. I think she should be the dark horse because everyone who watches that role goes, wow, she was incredible. If not her, I think it's Cate Blanchett. I think everyone feels she's due, and she just hasn't gotten her leading role Oscar yet. So
No, those are all good points, man. I'm confused on this one, so
Yeah,
anything
but
is
Cate
up in the
Blanchett for Elizabeth II, you're the only critic in the country who liked that movie.
I am not. And-
Between that and,
and-
Norbit,
if
what
I-
is this, the Raspberries?
If we were the only people that liked it, how come she got nominated?
Okay.
Ooh, hey, Norbit got nominated, so
Okay, all right, y'all cut it down.
Makeup. And the makeup was pretty badass.
Okay, boy, what's your
Best actress, I think the chick, that zombie naked chick in Repenetrator.
Why do I keep asking you these
Wait,
things?
now
thought
hold
she-
on.
thought
Can
she
I
put
change
in
my
a
vote now
great
too?
performance.
Wait, what is that?
Penetrator was pretty fucking awesome.
No,
She was stiff as a board. Kind of reminded me of one of your girlfriends.
that is a good movie. I got to say, I've watched it, parts of it, at least 50, 60 times.
it is a fine film, but she's not nominated. Okay,
Well, she
Cyrus,
should be.
let's move on to the next thing, man. Please.
As supporting actress, Cate Blanchett in I'm Not There, Ruby Dee in American Gangster, whoever the hell that was, some Celtic bitch from Atonement,
Oh, is that the one with that Mecca like a high name?
Saoirse Ronan,
Okay.
Amy Ryan in Gone Baby Gone, and Tilda Swinton and Michael Clayton.
Nice to see your dedication, Cyrus.
Well, you know,
That
I
you really do your research.
I do. This is
Study for the
important.
part.
Okay.
Hey, you left somebody off.
Yeah?
What's her name and who gives a shit? I mean, best supporting actress. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cate Blanchett for I'm Not There.
You know, a lot of people are saying that, but I gotta say, Amy Ryan. I mean, I know it's been she's won some awards for this year. She was so fucking good and
She was incredible, but I really don't think she's gonna get it. But I agree with you. She was great. Leon?
You know what? I'm not going to try to second guess these people. I'm going with Amy Ryan because that to me that was like my second favorite movie of the year.
Okay.
You know what? I got to go with Cate Blanchett again. I'm with you. I mean, come on. She was the only woman acting like a dude, and she outacted 5 other dudes. I mean, that's pretty fucking good.
Okay.
In a movie that nobody saw.
Well, this is true. And actually, at the same time, there was also another person who played Hayden Christensen played the same role this year, and still she acted circles around him.
Dude, a tricycle could act circles around Hayden Christensen.
All right, y'all leave him alone, man.
Let's not make fun of whiny Darth Vader.
co-host.
What about you? Best supporting actress.
Best supporting actress. Sorry, Korey, I don't support them.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Short answer at least. Go ahead, Cyrus. Next category.
Okay, animated film. Only 3 this time. We got Persepolis for French people, Ratatouille for French people, and Surf's Up for people in California. I don't know.
Persepolis, not because that's one of my favorite movies of the year, but like you said, it's just something new. And God damn it, Pixar's they're possessing me right now. Pixar has
Disney just came in and started
Yeah,
throttling the
Lasseter
animated
is
character.
standing
How
behind you.
dare you?
Yeah, that's
you were
somebody-
about to speak ill of Pixar.
Yeah, Mouse came out and put a poison dart in my neck. No, Pixar.
John Lasseter in a Darth Vader suit staring at you like in the office room in A New Hope.
Pixar has won so much, man. You know, so I'm just thinking that it's going to get it because, well, that's why.
Absolute ditto. Persepolis, this is the year for somebody else other than Pixar to win.
Okay.
And they didn't win it for Cars, did they? I mean, I know it was nominated, but I don't think
I
it
didn't say
won.
they won every year. They just said they
Yeah.
won enough. I don't
Yeah.
think Cars got anything either.
Persepolis was an awesome movie. One of the best movies come out this year. Something new, something fresh. But I sure did love Surf's Up. I ain't voting for it. I'm not putting my money on it. My money's on Persepolis because that way you knock out 2 birds with 1 stone.
All
Foreign
right.
film and animated.
All right.
Dude, Persepolis rocked hard.
Yeah. No, that enough said right there. God damn it! Should I even ask you?
Why is he even here?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it.
My
Spill
favorite
dot-
animation?
Spill.com.
I always thought He-Man and She-Ra and the Secret
Shut
of
the
the Sword
fuck
was
up
always
and-
the best underrated movie of all time animation.
Why don't you guys let co-host come in and be in more reviews? Why don't you guys have co-host more? Shut the fuck up, Spilios. This
That
is
must
why.
Be that transvestite. Who's that talking about? Yeah.
Buzzkill.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. That's low.
We
Go
like
on to
her.
the
Why you do that?
Why? Because she came at me, brother.
Go on to the next category.
Cinematography: Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Atonement: Diving Bell and the Butterfly. No Country for Old Men. And There Will Be Blood.
I'm gonna say There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood, huh? Well, that is
Yeah.
a good choice. I gotta admit, on this one, I'm probably gonna go with No Country for Old Men. Coen
Okay.
Brothers, man. I think this might be their year in a lot of ways.
All right.
Now I'm thinking. Now, as much as I prefer the cinematography in those movies, I'm thinking this is where they're going to throw a bone to Atonement, and that's where I'm putting my money.
Can I come back and change mine?
No.
Nah, too late.
Please, I scratch that. I want to be like you. No, Atonement, because Atonement had this crazy ass tracking shot in there, and I mean, and it deserves to win for that. If the Academy doesn't nominate that, then those motherfuckers are blind.
Yeah, if Children of Men didn't get it last year, then I don't think Atonement's getting it this
Okay,
year.
that's true. Can I change mine again? No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to stray from the pack and go There Will Be Blood. You know, a movie that had only 15 minutes of dialogue and it pretty much deserves an Oscar for cinematography. It was pretty gorgeous and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you ready for me, Corey?
Here we go.
'Cause I'm ready.
Are you ready for my
All right.
close-up,
Do you,
Mr.
first
Coleman?
off, do you know what cinematography is?
Yeah, that's when you're doing the cinema along with the photography. Right?
come on now.
All right.
Close enough.
All
Doing the
right.
cinema and her sister.
My vote will go with. I'll go with 30 Days of Night, only because I was amazed how they managed to make nighttime for 30 days.
You know, the thing is, I actually pulled the plug, and he's still talking. so
It's like a horror movie.
yeah, I know.
It's still
You know
on.
better than to mess around with me, sir.
Dude, they actually built him better, stronger. and faster.
It's those never-ready batteries.
I'm all powerful.
More smart-assier.
powerful than you'll ever know.
Okay, go ahead to the
Best
next one.
Director: Diving Bell and the Butterfly, Juno, Michael Clayton, No Country for Old Men, and There Will Be Blood.
I'm gonna go with what category is that again?
Director.
Oh, director. I'm gonna go with the Coen Brothers.
Coen Brothers.
For No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, once again, I'm going to side with you there. They have actually never won Best Director. Never won it.
It's their
been,
year.
Only been nominated a few times.
This
so
could be their year.
I think it could be their year. Yeah.
But Paul Thomas Anderson has never won it either, and he's got There Will Be Blood.
And that's what you're thinking?
And that's what I'm thinking.
See, I would almost go with that because people love that movie, but the Coen Brothers have more. They've done more movies. They got a lot more that they're owed for.
So you think they're gonna get it too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
since you ain't here,
Are you looking at me, Corey? That must mean it's my time to go.
What
All
is-
right, best director, I will have to go with Seymour Butts, just because I'm always shocked at how many different girls he manages to get in that room.
That's a
and
porn
do all
director.
those
Dude,
crazy
Seymour Butts is
gymnastics.
pretty great, but really you're going to choose Seymour over Ed Powers?
Yeah, I think,
look
I
at
think
this.
Seymour just has a better vision.
oh, now
for,
you two find the middle ground and get along. Okay,
what to do.
Don't-
and,
don't-
like, the
Well, come on. Who
directing.
doesn't love Ed Powers?
I don't know.
Well,
There's
Ed Powers can't get a girl to gag and cry.
Okay,
and
stop.
then
Just
be
don't-
happy
don't
to
encourage
her
No, but
at
that's
the
what I
very
like
end.
about
Okay,
Ed
stop,
Powers.
stop.
He's the everyman with that small penis of his.
okay, stop.
I don't even understand half this terminology. All right. Best adapted screenplay: Atonement, Away from Her, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, No Country for Old Men, and There Will Be Blood.
No Country for Old Men for me. I don't know why. I'm just throwing it up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree there as well. I think it's No Country for Old Men once again.
You don't even know why either, do you?
I don't even know why, but it is. It's the Coen Brothers. What the hell?
Yeah, it might be No Country for Old Men, but it's going to be an Oscar show for old men. This is going to be taking it left and right.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I do know that I think you guys are all right on that. This is the category it's definitely going to win. First of all, it was a great adaptation. I mean, everything we bitched about is straight out of the book. They took the risk and went with the book. Everybody who's read the book thinks that the movie is on par or superior, and that's how you make an excellent adaptation. So even I got to say, you know what? Kudos to that.
They took a risk by not making an ending.
Yeah, dude, because you know all the snooty Coen lovers are like, "Oh, it's brilliant, it's wonderful," and everyone else in America is like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, then half the people on Spill should be director geniuses because they can't even finish half a film.
you know what? I'm right there with you.
Wow, damn, you two should like start making love. Or
I
something.
was gonna say, who
I don't
knew?
do that.
Feel like making love.
I don't believe in it.
So what you got? for what is this best adaptation?
Adapted screenplay.
Best adapted screenplay. Okay, I'll have to go with my screenplay, Batman vs. Terminator, because it is looking awesome, dude.
Wait, can I change my vote to that?
Badass scene where Batman's like running down all this junk and debris.
Okay,
and
you can
Terminators
stop.
are chasing after
You
him.
can
The
stop.
AK,
How do we go from
Batmobile?
Seymour Butts to Batman's junk?
Look, it happens, all right? So don't worry about it.
Because
Hey,
people
it's
who read
awesome,
comic books a lot
The
aren't
screenplay will
familiar
happen,
with women
people.
outside of porn.
and you'll have me to thank for it.
Okay,
And I don't sign autographs.
nobody's even listening to you now.
Yeah. What?
Go ahead.
Best original screenplay: Juno, Lars and the Real Girl, which I'm sure will be co-host pick. Michael Clayton, Ratatouille, and The Savages.
This is one that I actually do have some reasoning behind. This is the only one I can sound smart with, and even then, it's like middle ground.
Let me be the judge of that.
Juno will get best adapted screenplay because it is the hipster movie, and while it is nominated for best picture, it's not gonna get it. And this is the one that they'll give the handout to.
You are absolutely 100% correct. This happens every few years.
It
Not
does.
every year, every few years, but this happened with Pulp Fiction.
Yep, it
this
did.
was the award it got. This happened with what's Sofia Coppola's second film?
Lost in Translation.
Translation.
It happened with Peter Jackson's Lovely Creatures.
Heavenly Creatures.
Heavenly Creatures.
Every time there's a hipster movie that everyone's in love with, that all the critics are in love with, that gets nominated for every award, and everybody's like, really? They get best adapted screen or best original screenplay, and Diablo Cody's going to get it.
And
Yeah.
she deserves it. This is a great screenplay. Honestly, it's my favorite of all the nominees.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. Leon?
I'm lukewarm about this movie. I liked it. I still don't see why everybody's going nuts about it, but I agree it's going to win for every reason y'all named.
All right. And you got something?
What? For what?
He likes Juno too.
Best original
Yes.
screenplay.
Just say,
Lars
Best
and the Real
original
Doll.
Screenplay? I thought I already told you.
No,
Batman
hey.
vs. Terminator.
do me a favor. Repeat after me. Juno.
Do you know what?
Okay.
That's close enough. Close enough.
Thank you. We'll take that.
And now the big one. Are you ready? Best Picture, Atonement, Juno, Michael Clayton, No Country for Old Men, and There Will Be Blood.
I really do think the Coen brothers in No Country for Old Men are the Academy favorite this year. So I'm gonna say No Country for Old Men would take Best Picture.
I think No Country is going to sweep a lot of the rest of them, but I think it's going to be a surprise for Best Picture, which they've done this before. I think it's going to be Atonement. I think this is the one where they're going to say, as a complete picture, everything taken together, Atonement's the best of these nominees.
I hope so because that's actually kind of my favorite out of all of those.
Wow, y'all are nuts. But whatever. I go with Old Country. With Old Country.
Old Country?
No ending for old men.
No money shot for old men.
No end in sight for you trying to say that name.
Corey, do you keep saying the Coen brothers? Like it's 2 nickels and a dime?
The Korey brothers.
The Corn Brothers. Yeah.
Cornhole brothers.
He's making fun
I
of you.
know, man. What the hell? Your ass can't even talk. You trying to talk about me?
Blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
can't
blah.
even say the title. Shut your ass
Keep
up.
them coming, Leon.
Where are we anyway? Did we get everybody?
No.
Okay.
Carlyle's sitting over here going, I want to say what I like.
Shut up.
No, I really want to see There Will Be Blood win. I'm pretty sure I won't. But I really got to say, this is probably, I've got to side with Cyrus on this. The best picture category is always where they veer left, and everybody's like, what? Really? That's the best picture? And this is that type of film. Atonement is exactly the type of film that's gonna not win anything else, but then win Best Picture.
Plus, Atonement came out and won the Golden Globe out of nowhere.
Remember the Crash year where everyone went, really? Crash?
Man, see, you
I didn't. I
guys,
thought Crash was the best movie.
No, I mean, but see, it didn't take any of the other big ones.
nobody thought it was going to win.
No one thought it was going to win.
And it was the dark outside horse the whole time.
By the way, fuck you for making fun of the way I talk. And by the way, I'm sincere about that. Speaking of which,
For real?
Yeah, I'm for real. What you got to say?
You
What
guys-
best picture? What's your
Best picture.
Now, come on.
Okay.
No, I beg you.
What?
Please. You heard the nominees. Can you be serious for once and give us a legitimate answer? Please go ahead.
What's the best picture of the year?
I was distracted by a roach over here in the corner. But best picture, I would have to say the Samsung DLP 50-inch color.
Now hold on.
with
Corey,
this- yeah.
that's a pretty damn good picture.
That is, he has a point.
I have to say, I was watching. What was I watching on that?
Nobody-
Repenetrator.
This is like the Academy Awards directed by M. Night. It's got a twist ending.
No, because this is the first time M. Night was mentioned. This is definitely not an M. Night show.
Well, people.
That's right. He would be here.
He would be the main character.
Well, I have to say, I really enjoyed this. I'm going to enjoy taking all of your money. And I'm so glad that you all came out to do this. Even your little narrow ass over here. I'm glad you...
I didn't get to tell you the movie I was watching. I was watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and I definitely felt like part of the adventure while watching that film.
Well, you definitely felt like a peewee.
you made us stop for that. You know what, y'all? Come back after the Oscars and see who's right and who's wrong and who won the money.
And I just got to say, as much as some of you like to listen to me out there, the Oscar picks are my worst thing of the year. My Oscar picks are always wrong, so please don't make any bets or put any money down on my picks
Exactly.
at all.
Right, because his regular movie picks are so dead on.
And let me tell you, we are not professionals, so don't take us that seriously. Anyway, have fun at the Oscars, y'all. Good night, and we'll see you when you get back.
Losers.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.